So welcome to this edition of the Athens Roofing video blog. For this edition, we're down here in Palmetto, Georgia at the Serenbe Community, and we're standing outside of the Proud Green home. This is a brand new house that's been built down here, and we were fortunate enough to install both the metal siding that you can see on the front and the standing seam metal roofing on top of the house. I'm here with Luis Imery, who's the president of the Imery Group, and he's the contractor who built the house and hired us to do the work, so thanks for that. And just wanted you to tell us a little bit about some of the different features of the house.
No, absolutely. This is a net zero house, which means that it produces more energy that it consumes. Okay, using a metal roof is part of one of those components that you want to incorporate into your house to keep it cool, especially if it's got some type of Energy Star coating on it. This one has a kinder coating, which keeps the temperature at least 30 to 40 degrees cooler than your regular metal roof. In terms of Chris and Athens Roofing, if you want to have a job where you don't need to stress out too much, you need to, they certainly are the people to call. They handle in this particular house. The metal roofing was donated by a company called Metal Sales, and Chris handled all the logistics, the crane, the installation, and they did a wonderful job in making it happen. And you can see behind us that it's just a wonderful job and a wonderful material to be used in any residential home.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I think it came out great. It's always really interesting to see. When we were here 6 months ago, there wasn't much done. It was under construction. To come back here and see it all done, it's so beautiful. And Luis and his team did a great job putting this together. You can't see the roof too much from here, but Luis was telling me that there's a lot of solar panels and some solar hot water systems that are attached to the roof.
Yeah, and that's to get to net zero. We obviously had to put in renewable. We use solar in that case, so we have over 40 solar panels from LG, and 2 panel that's for solar power generation, and then our water heater is also a solar thermal system. So we have 2 panels that handle the water solar thermal part of it, and it's all attached on the roof. You can't see it, but it's all up there.
Yeah, that's great. And then tell us a little bit. This is an EarthCraft home, and I know you do a lot of work with them. So maybe tell our folks a little bit about that.
Yeah, if you're definitely in the market to build a new home, first you have to call me, and I'll be happy to build that house for you. But definitely look into building a home to any green building standard, or that it's at least third-party certified. What that means is that you and your builder are working together with a consultant, that it's there for quality assurance purposes, that the home is built properly. Meaning that the basic things, you don't have to go super green or anything. If you just wanted to focus in energy performance, there are certain things that you can do at framing stage and insulation that would that just tweaking a few things without costing you any money would make that home perform maybe 30% better if you had not had a third party involved in the process. So EarthCraft is a green building program that requires a third party verification person to be on the job, and that comes in 3 times during the construction process, and it helps builders stay in compliance and be able to say that it's a EarthCraft green building home. This one in particular achieved the highest scoring point in the history of EarthCraft.
Wow.
Over 300 points, yeah. And the energy performance, which is measured by something called a Hertz index, which is the MPG that you would see on a car, it's -2. The lower the number, the better. That seems to also be the lowest score for an EarthCraft house.
That's great. That's great. Well, and if you're building a new house and you can save 30% on your utility bills, you're going to realize those savings for the rest of the time that you live in that house.
Absolutely.
And that's a lot of money for most people, especially in our climate where it gets really, really hot and you have a lot of energy bills. So if you're interested in an energy efficient house, Luis is the man to call, and I'll put his information in the text below with the blog post. So anyway, thanks for your time, and there's also some great information in the blog below about the Serenbe Community. It's a really amazing place. If you're ever here, we're just probably a few minutes out south of Atlanta. It's an amazing, interesting place, and what they've done here is pretty incredible. There's an organic farm here, community, art gallery, some great restaurants and stuff, so it's definitely worth the trip down here. And thanks for watching. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it.
Thank you.